It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an open...
And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. As he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. To throw is Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They go play action with Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive will start on the ground, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Lawrence. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. Down the sideline. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. It covers 63 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lawrence now on second down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. Slot receiver headed right. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. So, fourth down, and on comes the rookie, Cam Little, for this Jaguar field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will level the score at 10 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes back. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. It's a gain of 34. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line, and not only do they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to manage to get this out of harm's way and bring it up to the 5-yard line. Good gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now here's Lawrence.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out backed up on your own goal line, you're taking a big risk, right? It's got to be out of your hand fast. Give the quarterback somewhere to go quick. But the defense knows that. They're attacking. They're taking some chances to jump some passes. We saw it there, and they're lucky that was just a turnover instead of a pick 6.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mahomes now on 2nd, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Again, working deep downfield. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll go with a counter on first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Now, Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Price. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, KC.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On second down, Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. And the Chiefs are looking at a first and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. In trouble, and down he goes. So we've reached halftime here on our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man, left side, he's got it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Patrick to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Now a loose football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is caught. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room at the 35. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Now a give up the middle. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. One of the tight ends in motion right. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught at the 3. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, KC. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. This one complete right side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. To throw is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a run going left. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll run here. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now Lawrence. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's first and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for two. Lawrence. That is incomplete. Give them credit. They were going for the win, but it remains a one-point deficit. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.